Hello, everyone. Well, this may be the craziest college football story of the entire season. It involves a Texas Longhorns coach, a stripper, and her pet monkey. And on the surface, it actually sounds like the beginning of a very promising joke. But amazingly, it's not a joke. It's actually all true, as crazy as it may sound. The coach is Jeff Banks. He is the special teams coordinator for the Texas Longhorns. He must be pretty good at what he does because he is the first college special teams coach to ever make over $1 million a year. So he's doing pretty good for himself. And he is good, as Texas was ranked as having the 13th best special teams in the entire country in 2021. So he's doing a good job. So Jeff Banks' girlfriend, the stripper, her name is Danielle Thomas, but her stage name is the Pole Assassin. Okay? That's right. Her name on stage is the Pole Assassin, which is really great branding and marketing on her part, in my opinion. The Pole Assassin is a very talented exotic performer, and she was even on the Jerry Springer Show. She performs at high-end gentlemen's clubs all over the country, and sometimes she even earns up to $5,000 a night. Here she is walking out of a club after a good night's work, literally looking like she just robbed a bank. So, I guess you can make some really good money with pole dancing if you know what you're doing, right? So then, of course, we have Gia, her pet monkey, who sometimes also performs in her shows. So Gia is considered Danny's emotional support animal. And you may be asking, what is the definition of an emotional support animal? Well, here it is. An emotional support animal, ESA, is a pet prescribed by a licensed mental health professional to a person with a disabling mental illness. A therapist, psychologist, or psychiatrist must determine that the presence of the animal is needed for the mental health of the patient. For example, owning a pet might ease a person's anxiety or give them a focus in life. So the monkey is an important part of Danny's life. So Gia is a Panamanian white-faced capuchin. They are about 16 inches tall and weigh about 18 pounds. Their tails are typically over 20 inches long, which means their tails are longer than their bodies. And they are highly intelligent animals. They understand humans and they can even take directions. And testing indicates they are able to drive cars better than most Americans. And special sophisticated testing methodologies have indicated that the average white-faced capuchin actually has a higher IQ than Ed Orgeron, which may or may not surprise you. Also, it appears Gia is a huge Texas Longhorns fan, and she has a reasonable understanding of the sport. For example, here was her reaction to Texas squandering that 21-point lead to Oklahoma earlier in the year. So she may not know all the intricacies of an elite passing game, but at least she's smart enough to understand when a team really screws it up. So yeah, these monkeys make fantastic emotional support animals. Well, everything was going great in monkey pole stripping land until last Halloween. Apparently, Jeff Banks and his girlfriend, the Pole Assassin, are being sued because a family is saying the monkey bit their child in the backyard of Banks' house on Halloween night. The lawsuit seeks damages for gross negligence and defamation. According to the lawsuit, their child was trick-or-treating with two friends on Halloween night and was invited to attend a haunted house at Banks' home. After completing the haunted house, the child and his friends were taken to see Gia in the backyard. According to the complaint, the child was told the monkey was trained to give high fives. And who wouldn't want a high five from a pole dancing monkey, right? But instead of giving a high five, Gia aggressively bit down on the boy's hand and refused to let go. The boy was forced to manually pry the monkey's jaws open. There was blood everywhere, and the whole thing turned into a mess, hence the lawsuit. So that's the long and short of it. We'll see how this all works out. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.